fucking rolling, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, whoa.
Dude, what?
That's weird.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I'm a gnarly.
Totally.
You're a little too good.
On God.
Oh god, that shit's tough.
Yo,
bro.
gang.
Bro,
Gang.
Hey,
Shit
yeah.
was busting.
You said that shit was busting. Yo. We just pulled up to another episode of One on One with Bundy McBuckets. I got some special guests in the building from NoHoSPACE. We got Yvonne and we got Josh. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Josh Stevens, aka Black Stallion, aka
Woo.
Get Your Girl Wet, aka
Oh.
MC Skittles. Hey, I'm just joking.
I'm like, was that a part of the script? I missed that.
You gotta have yours ready.
Welcome. I got it.
Think about it for 1 second. What's up, y'all? I'm Bundy McBuckets, aka the half, aka the butter pecan half a recan,
Okay.
aka Mr. Throw That Dick in a Circle. We out here. Where we
Get
at?
'em.
Where we at?
Okay, what's up? It's your girl Yvonne, aka Chocolate Drizzle, aka Miss Honey Pot, aka Thunder Thighs, and aka Miss Put It On You.
AKAs for days. God damn. Woo. Now that part of this episode is not gonna be good for people's ears. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Look at that
Yeah,
shit.
there was a lot.
I'm gonna have to like fuck with that in the
the
post, but I really appreciate y'all for popping on, and I really appreciate y'all for letting me use this wonderful space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll look different in about a month, but you know what I'm saying. I like the ghetto-fied angle that we got going on right now. I feel like it just personifies Bundy to the max. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Come on,
I
Brandon.
feel that.
Bundy Brandon.
we got Bundy Brandon going on in this bitch. So, but we gonna start off with Yvonne.
Yes.
Yep.
Where are you from? Originally.
It's originally, because specifics matter.
Mhm.
I was born in Kenya, so I grew up in East Africa.
Oh man.
And then I moved to Arkansas at age 6.
We're not just gonna move past that.
Yeah.
How you end up in Arkansas from
But
Kenya?
it's always a question. 'Cause everyone's like, how do you go from East Africa to Arkansas? Because literally to this day, people are still like, where is Arkansas? You know where Arkansas is?
Yeah, I was born in Missouri, so it's right next door.
Dang.
Yeah, but I never went to Arkansas. And when I first got my chance to get out of Missouri, I was pew.
Yeah, out.
Yeah.
Left.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
my mom actually got a grant to study her master's in Kenya. In Kenya to the University of Arkansas. So that's what kind of helped us move here. And it was just me and her. We picked up our life and moved to Arkansas because that's where the money was at the time. For
Y'all
schooling.
skipped so many places to go to Arkansas.
Granted though, I'm very thankful. Like I have no objections to how I was raised. I'm grateful to have the African living of third world. I'm grateful to have the Southern hospitality.
So how did this
saw
accent come apart?
What accent do you hear?
None really, you know.
Yeah.
I don't hear it's like a Southern really accent. I don't hear an African.
I lost my African accent in 5th grade. I was put in ESL because I had it. So after a while, you're forced to adapt.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a good way because I was like the only black girl, but
Right.
I lost that. And then my mom and I traveled a lot. She was very adamant about making sure that I didn't stay in Arkansas. So even though we didn't have a lot of money, she spent like literally once a year to take me to a whole different state, to go to a different country. So I saw a lot when I was younger. That's probably why. And then I was like, I'm not meant for Arkansas. So after college, I moved to LA.
Hey.
And now you get the valley girl every once in a while. You get the country when I'm lit. You'll get the African when I'm with other Africans.
Oh, it pops out when you.
It pops up. You know when you like spend time in a certain country, like, you start to feel it. So.
Robbie around the homie Rocco and shit. He has the Caribbean accent, and I just hear myself saying, "What guan? What guan? What up?
What y'all talk about?
Shout out Rocco. Lighter."
Hey.
So, Josh,
Hey.
let's find out a little bit about you, man. Tell the people a little bit about Josh out here, bro.
Okay. Let's see. I've been in LA for 10 years.
10? Oh
10
shit.
years.
Where'd you come from?
Born in New York, raised Minnesota, moved from Minnesota to here.
Where in Minnesota?
Minneapolis.
Okay, I spent some time in Minnesota too. I was in Detroit Lakes though. Like,
Okay.
Right next to Fargo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't need to. You don't need to. I was there for like 6 months, bro. Like that shit was weak.
Yeah, Minnesota and New York are both cold places, so I'm so happy to be out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a blessing ever since.
Yeah.
My people are Panamanian, and my mom's Liberian, so I got African roots just like Yvonne.
Oh shit.
You know, and just like Yvonne, my accent changes like depending on who I'm around. It's just like with the flow of energy.
That's lit. That's lit.
But yeah.
I'm mad I'm so light skinned in here right now.
It's okay.
Hey, y'all was taking over for a minute though, y'all.
I would shit, we was always in the lead. I'm
Boy, after Wakanda, we forgot about y'all, bro. You sound crazy.
Y'all did fuck it up for us, man. They did fuck it up for us. But I mean, I was there too. I feel like I was like, yo, I could have been cast, right?
You could have been.
I'd been in the background, like they could have put me in a shadow or something. Like,
Yeah, you could have had your own light skin village.
Ooh.
That would've been hard.
Which village would y'all would have been in? The main one, Wakanda, and then they had the dude from Get Out had his own little village.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the little
he had the blue
farmers.
joints.
He had the farmers.
The farmers with the
Then you
little
have the
kids.
mountain men. I would have been one of the warrior women, duh.
You would have had to shave all that off.
Or I would have been the mom. Oh, you're right. That's a very good point.
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
gone. They baldy
I
out
would
here.
have been the sister who did the science,
Oh, you
or
was
the mom that was.
So you would have been Wakanda. You would have been
Yeah, she's
part of the
like-
main
You're
tribe.
right, you're right.
I would have been a Mbaku.
That would have been you, yeah.
Yeah, they pulled up heavy.
Oh, they was hard.
They put dude Loki like took over that movie for a second. I loved his scenes.
Yeah,
he
and
was
then
funny.
they put him in the whole Avengers stuff. Like he had his own
Oh,
little
he
part.
did?
Yeah.
Bombay.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta
that
get
shit
your
was
little
lit.
line.
That shit was lit. So how y'all feeling about LA so far, man? Have y'all met your tribe? Have you met a lot of dumbasses? What's up with it? 'Cause I know my first 3-4 months, man, I was running into people I wanted to sock on a
Yes.
consistent basis.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember when I first came out here, I was young and I was walking down Hollywood and this homeless guy walked up to me. He was like, yeah. And I was still new to LA.
Yikes.
Yo, there would have been a clean mark on his face because I'd have slapped all the dirt off of his
Yo,
fucking
I
head.
cried like a little business. I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked at him because I was having a tough day. I was like, just came from an audition and I said no.
Oh, he just knew you was happy.
you
going
know?
through it.
And then he said it and I was just like, I ran off.
That's so crazy.
But other than that, I mean, there's some great people in LA if you really just take the time to slow down and find it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was young, I was going super fast, and LA took me in and spit me out. But then as I got older, I started slowing down. You know what I'm saying? Understanding where I want to be, who I want to be, and then I met angels like this one, and all the business partners I have around me now. How we met is funny too.
Oh yeah, let's get to that story. How did you two meet?
You tell it. No, I'll tell it. I'll set it up.
Because I always tell it.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll
let's
set
set
it
it
up
up
and
and then
you
I'll
let
shoot
me-
the pig.
Yeah, period.
That's
Okay,
it.
so it all started when I got booked for a job. The job was a mitzvah company. When you start working for LA as a dancer, you get a lot of odd jobs.
What's a mitzvah?
Yeah, what is that? A bar mitzvah?
Y'all never had a bar?
Bat mitzvah? I'm
Yeah.
not Jewish?
I'm not
Okay, at
Jewish.
least you know that though. Like,
Yeah.
a mitzvah is a bar mitzvah, or how do they do it for the girls? Anyway,
Yeah,
whatever.
Bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Jewish coming of age when the boy or the girl turned 13. So it was for this company, and they're always looking for dancers like to be the life of the party, kind of keeps everything going. And I just started working for that company. And my first party, I was like, I have no idea what I'm about to walk into. They just throw you in the fire. They're like, just figure it out, entertain the kids. I'm like, okay, cool. So I walk in, and Josh is the lead dancer for that event. So he was actually supposed to be training me and showing me the ropes.
He was already in there hitting the motherfuckers with moves.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So yeah, we met at that event. He just showed me the ropes. He was super funny that whole entire day. It didn't seem like work. It was super chill. And ever since then, literally the next weekend we got booked for another job, and then we had to go out of town together. Literally after a week of meeting. Great time.
See, that's dope when you can just meet somebody and just bond. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I knew immediately too. I was like, yo, this girl, something about her, like, we're gonna rock. Like, it was just like synergy.
I mean, that's what I liked walking into NoHoSPACE. We were having this conversation earlier. I'm not like
Really?
a super open person when you first meet me. You know what I'm saying? I'm more
Same.
kind of reserved. Like, I'm a goofy.
Me
I'm
too.
one of the goofiest niggas
You are.
out here and shit.
You
But it's
are.
like I'm not walking around like that all the time. Like, and I need to wear glasses, so I be squinting and shit. So
That's
people
me.
be thinking I'm
Yeah,
Oh, I
like
see.
looking mean and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just like I'm trying to see what is over there. But where the hell was I going with this?
No host face.
Yeah, so I walked in, I came in with Louis. I believe I came
Yeah.
in with Louis first, you know what I'm saying? They introduced me to everybody, and everybody was just so welcoming.
Shout
So
out
I
to
just
Louis.
had to,
Yeah.
shout out to homie Louis, big homie.
Yeah.
Hope he's feeling good. But yeah, man, and you guys just kind of welcomed me into the space. My girl performed at the.
She did.
Yeah, Krill pulled up right on the stage, and then Louis showed me this room, and I was just like, what can I get up in there and do? He was like, yo, that could be a podcast room. I'm like, say less, nigga, let's get it going.
Yeah.
So now here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are, just like that, bro. We out here, bro. NoHoSPACE, Bundy McBuckets collaboration.
Yes.
Let's get it.
All. Let's good.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's so fucking
Great
crazy.
beginnings.
Wow, it really is full circle. That's really how this whole process has been. It's been a lot of full circle moments.
So tell me about actually acquiring this building and like what all went into it when you guys first saw the building and then just turned into the space. Because I'm gonna put a video up of the space itself. You know what I'm saying, so people can see what's up, and y'all gonna do y'all dance thing and stuff like that too. So just describe it, because like when you walk in, just to give y'all a half-ass visual of what's going on. When you walk in, you got some offices, you have a live band recording studio, and then you have a full recording studio as well. And then when you walk to the back, it's a dance studio.
Yep.
Hardwood floors, big mirrors, so everybody can see what they're doing.
Pow.
And then in the back, there's a space for more activities. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole parking lot that you can put the stage out there and everything.
That sounds like a wonderful time.
Yeah, see? So just tell me what went into the process. Like, how did you guys like make magic out of this place? I know it had to be frustrating.
Yeah. The beginning of it was a very interesting process because we were brought into this by a group we were working with. We were creative directors and choreographers. So the space we use all the time for rehearsals for that group. And then that whole thing went left. And then
we'll stay out that story. You know what I'm saying?
Essentially, this was their old rehearsal space, but nothing had really been like made from the space. It was an old car repair shop. It wasn't being used because of the pandemic, and only those 4 kids were there. Like nothing else was being used in this entire building, and they weren't even here all the time.
Yep.
So after we stopped working with the kids, which we still love them, they're still our babies. Again, the building started just sitting there, and the owner was like, you guys have worked really hard. He's like, you guys have made a lot out of nothing. If you guys are willing to take on the challenge, then you can make this your place and make something out of it. And we're like,
we both looked at each other like,
okay.
Do he know who he talking to?
Did he just say what I think he just said?
Dude just put a battery in y'all back and let y'all do your thing.
Yeah.
So does he like pop up every now and then? Does he come check out the place?
Yeah, he's like a phantom. He just pops up and you're like, oh,
that wasn't him with the bucket hat, was it?
No. That's one of his boys though.
Okay. Cause I've noticed that too. I'll just be sitting in here and just like a random person walk by.
Like who the?
It ain't none of my business.
I know there's a lot of people in and out because again, it's a lot of family, which is why everything just feels right, and how the only reason we've been able to build up, because it's technically you have a building that you didn't seek out, you didn't have any capital or funding prepared for. It was like, here's this opportunity, take it or don't, and you need to make it work.
And you took it.
And we took it.
You running events.
Make it work.
Yeah.
So it's been a crazy blessing, and now everyone that we brought in, literally they feel what we felt at the beginning, and it's beautiful to see other people that actually see that. Like today, like our tour, this is the first like full tour day that we've had. It was our first day like fully getting bookings off of Peer Space, and it's so refreshing to see like people come in and truly see a vision out of nothing. They're like,
they start creating. They're like,
all
we
this
can put
and
this.
this.
We're gonna put a light here.
Like,
And it's the same thing we saw
it.
in the beginning. Like, yo, this is a spot where people can come and make magic.
Yeah, we always said, like, even with our name, NoHoSPACE, like our tagline on our Instagram, it's where creatives can find their space. But there's space for, like, anything.
Easy.
You can find your space for anything. You know,
that's Rocco behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We got Rocco behind the camera. You want to put your face in there right quick? Hi. All right, get your ass out of here. All right. But, yeah, man, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I didn't come from being a creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met my girl and she makes music, and that just took me into photography and videography. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a completely different world with completely different people in it, and I love every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I've honestly always been, like, a nut in my head as far as just, like, creating shit. Like, just random, like, stuff that makes no sense. Like, if I could paint, like, I feel like I'd be decent as hell. You know what I'm saying? Just on some shit. But I never, like, I made the mistake of just focusing on athletic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I picked up an instrument for a second. It's been put down. You know what I'm saying? It was just all sports for me. So then when the sports was over, I was like, yo, what the fuck? What am I doing? Like, where can I find where I can put some passion into?
To express yourself.
Yeah.
And you're good too, man. You're great.
Appreciate y'all.
You got
We definitely gonna be
you.
doing a whole bunch more work. You know what I'm saying? I did a little burlesque show video.
Hey.
He did, which by the way, you did amazing. Everyone
That was
loved
a
that
great-
video.
It was black excellence in this motherfucker.
Come
man.
on.
I was just happy to be here. You know, it wasn't a job. Like all I had to do was just point the camera.
That's what it should be all the time, and that's what we're trying to make, where we can like do stuff like this all the time, and it's
Yeah.
just work but fun.
Fun.
You know what I'm saying? We all having a good time.
Yeah, it ain't work if you love it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I wouldn't want to waste my time doing shit because I'll quit a job quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll quit a job real quick. I'm not gonna waste my time.
She knows it. I be quitting left and right. I quit.
Yeah, for real. Man. Shit. I just lasted almost a month at Pink Taco. You know what I'm saying? Almost a
You
month.
already gone?
I told them the day after Valentine's Day.
Went like literally like 2 weeks ago. He's like, so is that podcast room ready?
Right, yeah, bro. I'm like, nah,
I
man.
just quit a job too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not with that shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm not with that shit. I'm not finna do something I don't like doing. Sweating and shit. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Stop playing. They had me doing 3 jobs for the price of 1. I'm like, no. I came in the next day like I'll finish out this week, but
I'm out.
Yeah, running up the back end, ayy. I know you be thinking I be capping, but sometimes you be too much of distraction, babe. No matter how I got it if the backspin, baby. Running up the back end, ayy. I know you be thinking I be capping, but sometimes you be too much of distraction, babe. No matter how I got it if the backspin, baby.
Wait, what's that? I thought an above bitch said something. Guess not. Ay, all these chicken hands flock when I pop out on the scene.
When temptation keep calling my phone, how am I supposed to right all of my wrongs? The DJ keep playing all of my songs. They let me out of town, make it hard to come home. I think you get it, but you don't know what it took. I've been getting to it, but the money overlooked. Sometimes, like a library, I've been overbooked. Jugging out London, $500 for a hook.
I'm deep in the na-na, deeper in love every time we fuck. I'm deep in the na-na, need you to know that I still be thinking about you when I'm
running up the back end, ayy. I know you be thinking I be capping, but sometimes you be too much of distraction, babe. No matter how I got it if the backspin, baby. Running up the back end, ayy. I know you be thinking I be capping, but sometimes.
Yeah, I said this too before, but a lot of dancers are always trying to figure out like how can they dance at a studio, and as I got older, I started thinking about how can I own the studio. So it's just crazy.
that's just a different mindset.
Yeah, it's a different perspective switch. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being the employee.
That's that business mind.
Mm.
Facts.
How you feeling over there, Yvonne? How you feeling?
I don't know, today's just been it's been a crazy busy day. I'm also exhausted, but also so full at the same time. You know what I mean?
That slider did you right?
I think she was talking about spiritually,
Oh.
but in her stomach too. Yes, we just had Dave's hot chicken.
You know when you try to be deep and it just goes over so
Oh my, because I ate it too. Shit, that was fire.
He's like, yeah, me too.
He's like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
bro.
full too.
I had 8. It hit the right spot.
No,
Take it how you want to.
Yeah, I think for me it's just like the same thing. I always said I would own my own dance studio, but I always said I would go back home to Kenya and open a studio. Because even my mom saw the studio for the first time this weekend. So and it was a crazy event, so it was a crazy time for her
She
to
was
see
blown
it.
away, yeah.
She's like, wow, you guys work so hard. She's like, this is beautiful. She's like, Yvonne, you know you can do this in Africa too. So it's just crazy that like moving to LA, we were able to acquire a studio. I've only been out here for 3 years. Like I would have never imagined that this would be my space. But now I know what I can do, and I know that now when I do go to Africa, it's all like alignment. Like I can do it grander and way bigger than I could have even imagined if I would have started there. And then I also always usually call myself like a vibe curator. Like my friends know I'm big on vibes. Like my lighting in my bedroom has to be right. Like I have to set moods. So I was like, I always want to throw parties. Like I love throwing events. Like during the pandemic, we used to have like Mulan movie nights at my crib. I was like, I always wish like I had a space to do that too. And so I think something else about our space, like we don't want to just be known as like a recording studio. Like we want to be able to be like a vision in a space for people to come and link up and create their own events, their own vibes. So again, I was like, I got to vision everything that I wanted to do in my own little space. But it's not even little, it's big, okay?
Hey, don't downplay it, girl. Don't downplay it. We out here. And I'm proud of y'all, man. Like just meeting y'all, just I love to see, you know. I'ma just say it. I love to see black people just thriving. You know what I'm saying? Love to see
That
black
part.
people thrive.
It's about time.
Yeah. I dated a white girl though.
She's a nigga at heart.
Yeah.
She's in the car.
Yeah, she.
We
I
need those.
done put some seaseaning on her.
Oh my
Please.
god.
Put that seasoning on her. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle it on her. Shout out Criddle with the booty.
Aw, how sweet. She do got one. I'm not gonna lie. Look. It's the eye.
But yeah. Damn, I forgot what I said. I got a little wet.
Is that possible?
Yes. What?
Guys get
tank.
wet?
Oh my
In the
god.
tank?
Alright. No, that doesn't really happen.
Are you?
No.
It's just an expression.
No, it's just
Are we
Bundy.
getting like vulgar here? Because technically
You
y'all
could get
get a
vulgar.
little wet.
When I pee? What?
Where am I getting wet?
Where?
What are you talking about?
Technically, the tip of the dick is a little wet if a guy is horny. I mean,
Oh,
it's
no.
Oh,
like-
free cum?
Wait, you talking about niggas leaking? Hey, look.
Now we can't count
let's
that.
just
You can't count
say,
that.
I don't
You
be
can't count-
leaking. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's just at that moment. That's not like a sign.
not
Like, when
leaking.
y'all send out the sign like, yo, you ready? That's like,
It's Louis ready.
good.
That's so funny.
Pre-cum is still moisture that comes
Okay, if she wants
But
to
it's not when I'm horny.
It's
Like, when
really
I'm
just
horny, you
somebody-
don't come out. Like, when
out.
y'all horny,
yeah,
I
no,
get
it's
wet.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that point.
Yeah, pre-cum is like halfway through the deed. You know what I'm saying? A little droplet drops out.
You know what
it
I'm
ain't even
saying?
nothing serious. It's just your body saying, hey, we should probably procreate.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. We'll have a sex podcast later.
I'm telling you, I already told y'all. I didn't even tell y'all the vision. I said it's 6 months in, I'm trying to do the late night podcast. You know, late night with Bundy, bro.
Ooh.
That's when we have
He
like,
giving y'all
beers,
glasses
some
of the
drinks. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
just,
it.
We can talk about relationships, sex.
I got a
Men,
few things to
women.
get off my chest.
Well, let's just dive into it right now. What do you need to get off your
Yeah,
chest,
Yvonne,
girl?
what do you need to
This
get off
is
your
a safe
chest?
space.
How are you feeling?
Just open up. It's okay. It's okay. Just go ahead and talk. I'm the
Yo,
therapist.
niggas be trying me. Why do they be trying me?
Hey, bitches be trying me.
It's okay. I'm honestly learning. I will take accountability. I'm just learning that I need to be a better girlfriend sometimes, and being submissive is hard.
Is it?
It's actually really not that hard. It's kind of nice.
It's
Well, it
not.
depends on
No.
what
You
you're
gotta
asking
put
you to
your
do.
dick away.
You out there
No.
swinging dick.
No. You know, sometimes when guys can get a little too territorial for the wrong reasons, when it really is, there's something else rooted in it. So I'm like,
It's
why
just
are
a
you
bit
Jealousy.
of insecurities, and any guy can fall into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, if I had any insecurities, my girl wouldn't be able to do what she does. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
I don't trip. And plus, at the same time, you gotta trust your partner.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Trust
saying?
is there though.
But insecurity, even if it's just a work in progress, it's a sign that the person really loves you and they're working on it, and it's like a flare up of something that they're working on.
A flare
That's
up.
deep.
Yeah, flare up.
This is a
Yeah.
whole other podcast.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Hey, well, I made this girl squirt like 18 times the other night.
At your crib, cause that's messy, dog. I'd be
It
mad
was
as
hella
fuck.
messy, bro. And I
Mad
texted her
as
too,
fuck.
and I was like, you gotta pay for that. Oh, yes, I swear to God.
No, you didn't.
said
Let
you
me
I was
see
like,
it.
you wanna see the text?
Yeah.
You gotta pay for that. They say you gotta do the dry cleaning.
I was like, I'll get it right now.
Charging us some gigolo? You a gigolo out here, nigga?
What?
Yo.
You gotta pay for that.
Yo,
You gotta give me
son,
some
that's
quarters
just
for the
crazy.
machine.
That's just
Gotta
crazy.
find out how to
Nah,
run
I
that
understand.
service.
I mean, it was fun for a second, but like, I'd never, if I was messing with somebody who, you know, like to ejaculate like that, like,
It was
I'm
bad,
doing it
too.
at they crib, bro. Like,
No, I'm doing it. At
Yeah, and also I feel like
Yeah.
girls too, if you do that, just let people know. You know what I'm saying? So I can be
Yeah.
prepared.
Wait,
I would have put
what?
towels down.
Yeah.
I would have been prepared.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
y'all needing to be prepped for a girl that squirts. Why? Like,
Because
you should-
that's-
It's messy. That shit gets in the mattress.
Yeah, no, it really
It
does.
drips down to the mattress.
We-
You
the
can
night-
change the sheet. You
The
still in
same
the
night, me and her had to lay on one side of the bed because the other side of the bed was soaked. We were both on one side like this, trying to share.
Yeah.
That shit don't even make no sense.
See,
But it's
sir.
fun.
Let people know if you be doing stuff like that. Don't just be coming to people's house.
Girls, you ain't gotta do all that.
You need to do all that. You need to, because that shit is messy and it's
Matter of fact,
disrespectful.
come with your own blankets and towels.
Bring an umbrella for that nigga. I remember I was eating some coochie and she did that shit. I felt like you ever tried to put the thing in the keg and you miss a little bit, that shit just spray everywhere. That shit was, I'm like, my eyeball, I'm just like.
Okay, we gotta cut this in the nose.
I had to set myself off to the side, dog. I wish there was somebody else that I would tag them in. Like, no, man, I can't even. I need a second to gather my thoughts.
Because a sound bite. You know, there's a sound bite.
These are all separate sound bites.
There are definitely
This is
sound
what I
bites.
do the podcast for. I don't know boring ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Give me that real shit.
That real shit.
I forgot what we were talking about.
I don't. Me neither. Oh yeah, that is what we was talking about. But no, you said you had some things you had to get off your chest, and then you said, you know, you have a problem.
Submitting.
I really
Submitting.
don't have problems.
You know you like it. You're just working
I
through
love
it.
it.
Okay.
I think it's also the fact that I haven't been in a relationship in so long, traumatized from my ex. That like, honestly,
That's me right now.
Women love to submit, but just like, well, no, guys, it's a whole separate conversation. Let me talk about women.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, let me stick to my side. When you haven't been in a relationship and you've just been doing your own shit, especially me and myself, I operate great by myself. Only child, like I've just always functioned that way.
Me too.
You know, like I operate really well that way. That when you're single for so long too, especially coming out of like a really bad toxic relationship where it wasn't even like healthy leadership at all, it's like relearning how to be a healthy partner.
Right, because you still got that other that old season.
You have that old shit, and then you're
yeah.
also still considering like, damn, I have to consider somebody else. Like I'm just not used to that.
And sometimes the old stuff doesn't get revealed until you have a mirror,
Right.
aka
Yes.
a partner.
Absolutely.
So it's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's a good point.
Sometimes you sit in dormant, and then you have that person that can reflect these things that's been sitting there. You know, so that's why a relationship is a beautiful thing, because it's as much as it's hard, but it's
Right.
it makes you transcend and grow to the person that you know want to be.
Correct.
I mean, shoot, man, that's what a relationship's supposed to do. Because I mean, I've changed a whole lot since
Come
I've been in
on.
a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's me just.
For the
I'm
better.
hard-headed. I'm hard-headed and stubborn and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just learning how to communicate better, learning how to just deal with being around somebody all together. Like we live together too. Like so, it's like
Right.
there's no escape. Like we have to deal with shit. Like we have to. We have to have these
Have
talks. We have to like communicate. We have to be on
Exactly.
the same page.
Those talks are important. and
Don't go to
needed.
sleep upset. Talk about it.
Yes.
Sometimes
I'll go
those
to sleep
conversations
upset.
like, damn, I gotta.
I'll knock the fuck out like that ain't
Pull
gonna
up the
happen,
covers.
bro.
Give me this goddamn cover.
Yeah, get off me, girl. I'm trying to cuddle with you. Get your booty off me.
You ain't gonna push the booty away.
I did that the other night. Just also, cause like she hates when I just give her like sloppy ass kisses for no reason. I just be like shit like that. She be like, no, give me nice ones. I'd be like, like I don't know, you know. It's hard to explain. But I was like, nah, get off me. I was just fucking with her. I was like, get off me. I don't even want to. No, I'm rolling over this way. No, get your ass away from me. Don't touch me.
Yeah, I think I start feeling some kind of way when I don't get my affection. I'm like, you can still be mad, but don't push me away.
Dude, I think that's what I'm lacking right now. I'm lacking the affection part. I've been so cold for so long.
Are you single?
I am single.
Then you can be cold as ice, bro.
I guess, but how do you like start building if you so cold?
Yeah,
You know
like,
what I'm
you
saying?
still
Like
gotta-
you have
you
to
gotta-
melt
you
the
gotta
ice
have-
to the heart.
The woman is gonna melt the ice.
Well, these women ain't melting quick enough.
But that ain't the woman.
They gotta get on that. Cause these girls out here are crazy these days.
You're in LA.
I know.
He said that shit so. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. That's crazy, bro.
I know.
How long have you and Griddle been together?
I don't
Okay.
know. We don't really have like an anniversary. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just I met her the first week I got to Kansas City. And
Oh, y'all met not in LA?
Nah.
Oh.
we got here together.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
like
blessing.
my dad was living in Kansas City, and I was just said, fuck it, I'm gonna just move out there just to get a change of scenery, stay like 3-4 months or something, and come back to Chicago. It didn't work out like that. I ended up staying there for like 4 years. Like, you know
In
what I'm saying?
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'd probably say the first. I was a fuck boy for a second. You know
We
what
all
I'm
were.
saying? Yeah, but then
Same.
you know, I don't know. She's just dope. So it's like.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
she's
how it be.
it's just like everything I'm not, she is. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm not sensitive, like super compassionate and all that shit, and that's
Me?
her. So
Compassionate.
yeah, I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm super blunt and all this other shit, and she's more like
Same.
reserved and everything like that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like I'll just yell out some shit in public. I
That's
don't give a
me.
fuck. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I mean, the yin yang situation, it works out for me. Hope it works out for her. She ain't left a nigga yet, so.
Hey, that's a good
We
thing.
still here, I'm still fucking.
Hey.
I'm Hollering.
On the inside. I got that look. We just gonna move on.
You got the Yvonne look.
That's funny as fuck.
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness, man. Yo, Rocco, we gonna get you on. You said you're trying to talk in the back. I don't think we gonna hear you.
That's
But
cool.
It's just a party podcast. This guy over here squatting in the corner and shit, Mason. What's up with you?
My legs hurt.
Because you're sitting like a fucking child right now.
in the chair.
You're sitting like you live in the Philippines. nigga.
I think it was giving Asian squat.
Yeah, I know.
I have some Asian descent, so it all makes sense.
Yo, they really do be out there chilling.
Squatting.
Just squatting. I just learned how to do that. I had to stretch to get it.
My
though.
knees
I'm
and hips
cool.
don't do that.
I'm
Man, my ankle dexterity ain't built like that right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever used that word before.
Well, you had that wedding.
Nah, it just popped out right now. Nigga, freestyling. I'm freestyling. Yeah. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Oh my god, bro. Like,
Dexterity.
yo, see, this is the thing about the podcast though. Like, I could just talk all day. Like, I could just chop it up, and do this shit all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our last podcast that I was doing with my homie Boris, y'all met him. He was here helping me with the sound before.
yeah.
And shit, a little cold ass dude. I fuck with him. I love that. That's my brother. Hey, fuck you, Boris. But our podcasts were like an hour 45, 2 hours long, man, and it was late night, so it was like. You know what I'm saying? 9 o'clock we start. We got some brewskis in that bitch.
Oh, wow.
We smoking. He calls them brewskis, so I like to call them brewskis too.
Beer.
Yeah.
Brewskis.
Beer. Couple brewskis. I gotta bring Boris around more, bro. Y'all would
Where he
love him.
from?
He's from out here,
Oh.
but he lives
Boris
in
with
like,
the brewskis.
yeah, he barefoot Boris.
He has an interesting perspective on things.
Yeah, he don't like shoes. I mean, he pulled up to my crib one time with no shoes on. I'm like, nigga, if we were going into a store, like, how is this gonna work, bro? Like, oh yeah, I found some
But it's
flip-flops
actually
in the
He
good.
sounds like a white you, because he's kind of blunt too.
He's so white. You.
Oh, white you.
A white Bundy.
He is Mexican.
A white Bundy.
Oh, he's Mexican? I knew that.
He is Mexican. That's
It was.
funny.
I knew that.
Hey, but walking barefoot is good for your body.
It is.
Is it?
Yup.
Why?
It's good for grounding your body and fixing your hips, and it's just aligning.
I need an alignment. I need a back crack,
Walk
neck
barefoot.
crack.
Me too.
Me too.
Nah, that's dirty.
I need to get drop kicked in my back by a Filipino person.
Hello.
Thai person? Thai massage? That's what I mean.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do some Muay Thai or something. Like, you just want to fight a
I want
nigga.
someone to Muay Thai my back.
Yeah.
Yo, I went to this Thai place, Studio City, and this lady had the things.
And she's walking on
And then
it?
she flipped my leg and bit the scorpion. She had my toes touching my head.
Oh, damn. I didn't go that far. She lifted my shit up. I was like, nope, it ain't coming up that far.
Yvonne tried to imagine it.
I really did. I was
That's a clip too. That's a clip. No, what she like?
like, no, you don't see that in the side, like.
Did they put the hot rocks on your back and all that
Yeah.
shit? She put the hot rocks on my feet, dog. She balanced the hot rocks on the sole of my feet while I was laying on my stomach. I'm like, how the fuck does this even
She
work?
was just holding it with her mind.
I don't know what she was. She was spiritual, man. I left that place
Spiritual.
floating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all a little video I made after I left, dog. Like, I was loose.
I need that feeling.
Loose.
I need that feeling.
I haven't
too.
gotten a good massage in a long time. Like, self-care is important. It's been neglected.
I've
My
never had
cousin's a
a
masseuse, and it's different.
You said you've never had a massage?
Nah, I'm 31.
What?
Yeah, what?
You look like it hurts you, fam.
Rocco
It hurt
just said
me.
he's never had a massage.
That's why you were
Like,
doing
never
that
had a girl
back
that's
stuff all the
Yeah,
time.
your back is in shambles.
Yeah, I have one of my shoulder blades higher than the other one.
Same
I
with
see
me.
that. Why you do that to yourself?
Ooh.
I'm working on self-care this year.
Like,
Let's go to the chiropractor, bro. Let's go get our backs cracked.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I need to get
Pause.
my joint.
Pause.
What you say, Yvonne? What you say?
First of all, get him the masseuse.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
go to
sweet.
Playa del Rey.
Yo,
My
Yvonne
cousin's
is not fucking with the fact that
I
you never had
no.
a
Okay, so
I'ma work on
before
it.
I had my boyfriend, literally I took this guy, but at this point I was really attracted to him. And the first, I found him on Instagram.
Oh.
Crazy story. I'm not gonna say who it is.
I like when girls shoot their shot. That's some LA shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, so LA shit. This guy that I randomly found really attractive. I was like, damn. I was like, let me shoot my shot on Instagram. And he had like, you know, one of those days when like artists are like, oh, let me ask questions. It's my off day. So I asked a question and I was like, so when you gonna let me take you out on a date? And he replied back and he's like, where we going? And I was like, oh, word
Yeah,
for real?
yeah, you thought. Niggas been waiting for that question.
Right.
Hey, but shout out to girls who do shit like that. 'Cause not a lot of girls do. Like Yvonne's been like that
Shit.
since I met her.
Right.
I was like,
Wait, that's a
oh,
whole
shit.
different conversation. We're
Yeah.
going to get into it. Hold on. Go
So
ahead,
he
finish
Yeah,
that.
finish that.
said, he's like, oh, y'all finished that. T. Okay. So he replied back, and y'all, I was like really just shoot my shot. I was like, fuck. He actually replied like, what do I do? And then I saw like later on, he was like, yeah, I don't really ever do self-care. And I'm like, self-care is huge to me. Like, if you don't replace your own cup, you can't give to anybody else.
Real shit.
Okay?
Oh.
So I saw that and I
Bars.
was like, and he said the same thing, like, I don't go get massages. I was like, what? So I took him to a massage parlor and paid for his massage. Literally, he's like, how long do you usually do this? And I was like, I go every 2 weeks. He's like, I've never done this before. And I'm like,
Change
okay.
his life.
Took him out, he's like, that was the best experience I've ever had. And we smoked weed after.
And then they did it.
Oh, and then you got it.
We didn't.
Oh,
You did it?
No, it was actually really
plot
forceful.
twist.
Like after that, I was really much so a nigga in the situation. I got him a massage, took him out, opened his door that day,
Wait.
and then I
Okay.
drove. And I drove
That's
him.
why I'm just saying, put your dick away from me.
And then I drove him home, and
Makes
we
so much
hugged
sense.
in the car, and he left.
oh, so you took.
He took.
That's. I like women
Hey,
shouldn't
shout
get
out to
shot.
that king.
But
Yeah,
Took
right.
complete advantage of that situation. You ain't getting no ass. you
got
ain't
it.
getting
But
no
doesn't that
ass.
happen to guys so often though?
we got it later. Bye.
She said, I hit that shit later.
Yeah, and that became a thing. Like the next day, we ended up getting another massage like a few weeks later. But he loved that. He was like, "That was the best thing ever." He's like, "Now
That's
I
dope.
know I need to keep doing this." I'm like,
Facts.
"Please get your back worked out."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I do self-care Sunday with mask and shit with my face.
That's beautiful.
That's
I do
good.
that
Mask.
self-care Sundays.
Exfoliation.
Yeah, Rocco
Yeah.
says he exfoliates and puts on masks.
Yeah.
It's good for your.
Yeah.
But yes, ladies, take your man to get a massage.
Boom.
Yeah, Rocco, get your shit together. Man, we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we can talk. I can talk all goddamn day. There's so I just want to get into everything, but we can make this a monthly thing. You know what I'm saying? We can make this a regular thing, and I can have y'all on as co-hosts if y'all down for that too.
I'm always down for get that.
Yes, I appreciate y'all popping through and blessing us.
Yes, come
Josh?
check out NoHoSPACE. Book with us for your events, your production needs, your rehearsal needs. We do it all. Your fashion
Come on.
show needs.
Oh,
Make the magic happen. Stop through. Come see the
Anything you
spot.
can dream of and create can happen in this space.
Hey.
I got bars for days. What else y'all want?
Yo.
that's fucking crazy. Appreciate y'all checking out another episode. We out of here. Check it out.
And see it.
It was great, guys. Thanks.